starts. She moves. She seems to feel the thrill of life along her keel. In the United States alone, more than 3.5 million people know that feeling so eloquently described by Longfellow. That fascination with wind and water that engages so many. They race. They cruise. They're 8. They're 80. Some sail to challenge themselves, to play a game as mentally challenging as chess, except the board is forever shifting. Some sail to leave the world behind, to get closer to their environment. And for some, the attraction is purely social. Sailing is what they share with family and friends, at home and away. Sailors are a diverse group, but they share a passion for a sport that can last a lifetime. And since 1897, the United States Sailing Association has been their common bond. But what really is U.S. sailing? Well, our mission is simple and clear: to encourage participation and promote excellence in sailing and sailboat racing throughout the United States. But how? What do we actually do? Who is involved and why? First and foremost, U.S. sailing is opportunity. Once, sailing was the exclusive province of captains of industry sailing majestic yachts. Today, U.S. sailing is creating opportunities for people of all ages, places, and abilities to go sailing. From community programs for first-timers to junior Olympic festivals to organizing national championships to grooming elite sailors for the Olympics, U.S. sailing is increasing access to the world of sailing. After all, the wind is free for all to enjoy. U.S. sailing is also the sailor's key to education. Our curriculum and ladder of student and instructor certification are the recognized standard used by hundreds of schools nationwide. From those who teach novices to coaches of Olympic contenders, instructors look to U.S. sailing and our national faculty as the place to exchange ideas and explore new approaches. For some, sailing is all about competition. The backbone of racing, U.S. sailing organizes the field racers play on, training and certifying race officers, judges, and umpires, distributing the rules, overseeing rating systems, promoting regattas, selecting and training national and Olympic teams, and providing the essential structure for all levels of competition. By act of Congress, U.S. sailing is the sport's national governing body, the hub of the wheel where sailing expertise and leadership is centralized. Nearly 100 formal groups of experts monitor safety at sea practices, conduct safety research, offer seminars, administer rescue medals, perfect training techniques, develop computer modeling systems, monitor issues and legislation, and represent all U.S. sailors nationally and internationally. Information is vital to safe, enjoyable sailing, whether cruising or competing. So, U.S. Sailing sponsors seminars, builds databases, and produces manuals, books, software, and videos on topics from learning to sail, to safety practices, to maximizing performance on the water. And access is simple via 800 number, our fax-on-demand system, or www.ussailing.org, which is quickly becoming the prime source of sailing information in the United States. But just as sailing is more than wind and water, U.S. sailing is more than information, competition, technology, and education. U.S. sailing is people. Parents, teachers, club members, communities. Weekend cruisers, 9-year-old skippers, Olympic medalists, sailors with disabilities, coaches and instructors, offshore racers, all enriching the sport by serving on committees, offering their expertise and experience, running races, and teaching others, all pursuing excellence, having fun. Sailing is beloved for its unique combination of the physical and the spiritual. Sailors use wind and water to create harmony and motion, always aware that nature can create chaos out of those same forces. That's why, from the time of rafts and coracles to today's high-tech ocean racers, sailing never ceases to fascinate and inspire. U.S. Sailing understands this fascination, its responsibility to the sport, and its accountability to the nation. Respectful of tradition and committed to a future of sailing for all, U.S. Sailing will continue to lead and serve the needs of the next century of sailors, creating opportunity and access, developing education, organizing competition and national teams, providing expertise, leadership, and information. People proudly riding fair winds and following seas into the next century. That is the United States Sailing Association. Be part of it.